and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Rivers. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and down. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space up the racks on the camouflage.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Luke Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. It's complete, this is Nguka. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Once again, Irving. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
180! Done!
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. Mayfield will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. A give right side to Gainwell. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. So very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Pretty throw here to start. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They've got a man in motion. Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain.
Purdy throwing here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Looking quickly here.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a race down the right side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Oh, put some heat on this deep into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. That is back-to-back passes.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun is Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alex Anzalone with the pin.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Gets it to the 15. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. On him quick, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
Here's Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of him.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Shoves one away. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180!
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 24-yard line.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Baker now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
180! Scott!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Engluka. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Baker now from the gun. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
180! What's up?
3rd and long for him here. It's a big strike downfield to Engluka. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Purdy throwing here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long, Purdy trying for the deep ball. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And they continue to trail by 21. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. The rookie from Miami, they're on a stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Play action now. Purdy. And they pick him off again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. Up, Justin. Done.
Mayfield now off the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Good. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Kings. 6. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
To the air on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Rose caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Rolling out to his left. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And they pick him off again! And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down.
180!
Baker now off the play fake. That one connects. Nice piece of work there. That's 9 yards. Might encourage them to go for it now on 4.
9-yard gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
An 18-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set! Up!
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 2. Here we go. Second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Offense to the line fast.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Mayfield to throw. Setting up the screen. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. 180. Set.
Baker now. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Set.
Baker out of the pistol. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers are running them out of the building. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Dose of the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. They stick with McCaffrey, and his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Here's the give to Irving. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Good. 20. Done.
Once again, Irving. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Set. 180. Done.
Sending him on the dive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Six. Done.
They pitch it out to him here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Nate Hobbs. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Set. 180. What's that?
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4.
It's 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
When I got rich and bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space the racks on the camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded